What's up, guys? Gary from the Third Rate Duelist here to present yet another fourth-rate deck for all you guys. Today we're going to be talking about Blue Eyes with the twist, because it's Guard Dragons. Before we get started, I want to shout out to Alan, signing the Field Center, and my mat. Well, Simo did too, but Alan's Kaiba, so had to get that signed. Thank you for doing that, Alan. Really cool of you in Chicago. And before I actually get started on the profile, our end board with this usually is Skull Dread, Hot Red, Dragon, Archfiend Abyss, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, number 38, whatever his long-ass name is, Hope Harbinger, and then on my opponent's turn, summoning a Morphage Goliath. So, kind of 3 negates, and they can't summon 2 or more monsters at the same time, and on their turn, no extra deck other than a Morphage decks. But if you're playing a Morphage, hands down.
You deserve to win.
You deserve something if you can get through the negates. First off, triple Blue Eyes. We play triple Stone of Legend, so linking off into the Guard Dragons just helps us get free hand advantage. And then if you don't need it, Skull Dread will put it back into the deck. So 3 is kind of a needed in this deck. 2 alternative. He's not really needed much in this build, except unless you're using him to start your combo or the very end of the combo. Like, you hardly use him in between. It's just to help seal the deal or start it. And then for the last of the big dragons, 2 Chaos Levineer. This card is busted. Towards the end of the combo is really when you want him. You don't want him opening hand because you're not going really anywhere with him. But he's got 3 effects depending what you banish to summon him. If you summon only or banish only lights, you get to summon something from your graveyard, which helps ensure the spirit play. If you only do darks, which 9 times out of 10 we do to pluck a card out of my opponent's hand, it shuffles 1 random card in my opponent's hand back to the deck. And if you do both light and dark, destroy up to 2 cards on the field, which this is going first deck. You're not really going to use that unless you go second. So, yeah. Card's busted, though. And then off for the little dragons, we got triple Stone of Legend, free hand advantage when he's linked off, or Foolish Burial or Dragon Shrined Away, help get combos started. He is like one of the main combo pieces in the deck. And then we also play 1 Stone of Ancients. I had 2, but we took it out for the World Chalice Guardragon, and I'm kind of liking it. But there are times I do miss the second stone. So it's a hit and miss on the stones ratio. Like 3 Stone of Legend is obvious. Ancients, like I said, I miss the second sometimes. Next off is the baby Chaos Dragons. They're so good. You link them off, search the other, summon it. Just what more can you ask for? It's free. It's link fodder that searches itself. So this searches this searches that when they're sent to the graveyard, from the field to the graveyard. So free link fodder. Help make Summon Sork even better. And then last for the, or not last, but one of the last choices for the level 4 dragons is Darkworm. The reason I play 2 is because hard drawing it is a dead card in hand. So in case you draw 1, you play the second. And this is 9 times out of 10 your primary Dragon Shrine target. Heart and soul of the whole combo. Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Hopefully he never gets banned, because you abuse the snot out of him because he's not a hard once per turn. So you summon off of LP. Bring back a stone. Link away. Bring back off of Pitsy. Summon a Blue Eyes. Mid-play's going. So, Heart and Soul. Don't ban him, Konami. I love him too much. And then for Dark Matter targets, we got Archbrave, Goliath, and World Chalice Guardragon. So, these 2 are just to help lock out your opponent out of the extra deck, unless you're playing a Morphage, which I will congratulate you because you will be the only one. And then he just helps seal the deal to make your end board. He helps put a Blue Eyes on board after you're getting ready to end your combo to help either make a Hope Harbinger or Spirit. So he's really, really good. The times I do see him in hand, I usually put back with Scoldy. So, or a 1-for-1 earlier today, which still was pretty good. Off to the spells. Triple Melody. You search all 3 of your big dragons. And this card at 3, it doesn't really hurt because you either search an alternative to get a play going, or late game you search Levineer to finish out the combo, which is really, really good. Then next off for 3 of is Instant Fusion. Throwing cards. Don't like it. Instant Fusion, we have a card that no one's playing in the extra deck. I'll show you it when we get there, but it's OG Yu-Gi-Oh! So be a little shocked if you must. But like I said, no one's playing it. Brandon actually Googled that monster, and it turned out to be really good in the Guardragon build, so I like it, and it's a free summon. Double trade in, we're playing 7 targets, unclogs hands a little bit. I cannot justify playing 3, because usually you either use this to unclog a hand, or just send it back with Scoldy, because you don't need it, really. Next is Dragon Shrine. This makes Darkworm 10 times better in the deck. You usually send Blue-Eyes, Darkworm, normal summon something, link away into Twin Triangle, get plays going. So, or in some scenarios, send a Stone, add a Blue-Eyes, get Baby Dragons going. I've had to do that a couple of times too. But Dragon Shrine, really good card. Return of the Dragon Lords, 2 of it. Card's really good. Like, this can either get your combos going too, revive a Blue-Eyes or an alternative back, or late in the combo, just boom, help ensure that Leveneer gets his pluck effect. So, 3s, I can't justify for it either. 2 World Legacy Guardragons. This is really good beginning combo. I can't justify playing 3 of it just because it's only for the level 4 or lowers. Sometimes you need the big dragon to go off. So, but him and either Stone is a lot of the combo. He'll get you to the Scoldy, and then hopefully you draw an extender to finish out the combo. But him and either Stone, preferably the Legends, get you most of the combo. Next is Succession, because Revivals is good. Helps any time in the combo, because you always have an open link zone. So, because Scoldy has 3 zones. Last for the Revivals is Monster Reborn, because it's Monster Reborn. Don't have to ask. Going first, if Soul Charge was off the ban list, I'd probably consider it, but Monster Reborn's a lot. This is all we got. 1 for 1, get you access to the stones, because it's really, really good in this deck. And then last for the main deck is Foolish Darkworm, or Foolish a Stone to search a Blue-Eyes to get your plays going. I've had to do that a couple times. Now off to the extra deck. We got Reprodokas, Twin Triangle, and Link Rebo. These are your main 3 starters to go into the combo. This makes two level 4 or lower dragon monsters make him, and then you pay 500 life points, special summon a level 5 or higher. So Dragon Shrine, you send Blue-Eyes, Darkworm, special Darkworm, normal summon something, Link 2, get your play going. Reprodokas, obviously, because helps get Summon Sork easier. And then the Guardragon, the World Legacy Guardragon and the Stone play requires Link Rebo to go off. But after you get done with all 3, whichever one you use to start your combo, Summon Sork, because Summon Sork is busted. Like, don't know why anyone would argue with that. Next for the Guardragons, 1 LP, Pitsy, and Argapane. Stupid. Abuses Red Eyes, summons Red Hot. So, pretty good. Like, heart and soul of the combo, really. Double Skull Dread. You need 2, just because the first one's going to get you, you're going to summon him like this, use Pitsy, summon Red Eyes, go off from there. And then your second one's just going to open up your 3 link zones so you can summon Spirit, Harbinger, and point Goliath to it. So he's 3,000 instead of 2,750. And then Galaxy Eye Package, Cypher, and Dark Matter. Originally, I was playing number 90, but we found out the Guardragons interfere with that because he's a warrior, so we swapped over to Cypher. Dark Matter because he's busted as fuck. You play Sky Striker and they're not playing hand traps, they just lose. Pretty much. And last for the Exceeds, Hope Harbinger, because who doesn't like a spell negate? For Synchros, Red Hot Dragon Archfiend Abyss because he stops anything and everything. And he's a 3200 beat stick. But how we do it is we summon him under Archfiend, so he's a 3500 beat stick that can negate anything, which is hella good. And then Blue-Eyes Spirit Dragon. Can't summon 2 or more monsters, so pendulums are still running around. No graveyard effects, which is most of the meta game right now. And then last but not least, Darkfire Dragon. OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, instant fusion makes him way good, but he is a level 4 Dark Dragon. So also helps make the White Dragon Chaos, the little baby Chaos Dragon, a lot better. Thank you, Brandon, for finding him.
All right, so we're going to pause the video. Gary's going to power shuffle his deck, and then we're just going to draw the top 5 off his deck, and he's going to show us a combo. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Gary power shuffled his deck. We're just going to take the top 5 cards off and go from there.
Busted. So, if we draw a revival, we pretty much have the combo. So, this is where one of the scenarios where you need the trade in to unclog a hand. But if we draw a revival, we got it. Heart of the cards, Yugimoto! Hell yeah.
You're Kyla.
Hey!
All right.
So, first off, we'll go Return of the Dragon Lords. Summon back Blue-Eyes. Then we'll go Normal Summon. Link into Reproducus. Stone's Effect. Ew, it's double decking bad. Good thing I get a shuffle, right? Even though you're going to go back into it a lot. Summon by banishing your stone.
So why did you choose to banish the stone?
Because you kind of need it to extend the play.
But why not the Blue-Eyes instead?
You'll need him later on in the combo.
Okay.
So, effect, make him a dino. Link into Summon Sork. Black Dragon's effect, no effect. Search White Dragon. Summon by banishing Black Dragon. Now, remember to always banish the White and Black Dragon off of themselves because you can't special them any other ways, so might as well just get rid of it. So, Summon Sork effect. We got access to 2 Blue-Eyes. So, Stone of Legend. Link. Opie. Good thing. Because it's upside down. White Dragon. Search the other Black Dragon. And so, you're just probably going to put him back with Skull Dread. So, it doesn't really matter. Link into Pitsy. Effect. So search 3rd and final Blue-Eyes. Opie effect. Opie gets to summon one dragon from hand or deck that 2 link monsters point to. So here is where you even if it's in your hand, summon Red Eyes. Red Eyes effect, summon Stone of Legend. The reason we do this is so off the Skull Dread, if we need to put the Blue-Eyes back, we can. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this is a little different than most people do this combo, but we've seen this is the best way that works for us.
Because Skull Dread and him still point to the same area.
But he's mandatory, so he has to be Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2, draw the 4, and you get the special summon. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So obviously Goliath is going back. Black Dragon can go back. You can put the Blue-Eyes back and just search it back again with the stone, or you can send Dragon Shrine in this scenario because you don't need it, but we'll just send the Blue-Eyes. That way we're still thinning the deck out. Then his effect will go off. That way we put 2 cards back, still thin the deck out a little more.
All that hand advantage.
All that hand advantage, and it's just going to keep growing. Now, Pitsy effect. Summon Red Eyes. So you linked 4, so you get his special summon effect. So we'll go Red Eyes effect. I typically do it from the graveyard on the Red Eyes just because I want to kind of keep the Blue Eyes in hand, at least one of them. Or both of them, really, in this scenario. We don't have Stone in graveyard, so Skull Dread effect, summon the other. Link, or Exceed, Overlay, whatever, into Cipher. Overlay into Dark Matter. Dark Matter effect, Skull Dread effect, obviously, but whatever. And I think I goofed. Did we already send the...
No, you should have it in there.
Oh, there he is. Send the typical 3 targets.
And then opponent banishes 3, which is good.
Yes. Link into... I think I goofed it up.
I don't think you did.
I think I did. Argopane effect. We're just not getting the draw off of Skull Dread. Because we cannot put another body on board.
You can use Levineer now.
I could, yeah. So, Levineer, we do have a body we could put on board. I was trying to save it for later. What do we want to do? Dark or light? What do you think, B? In this scenario.
I'm gonna say dark. Pluck a card out of their hand.
So
Because you've got a revival in hand.
well, we don't have an... Okay, there we go.
So you plucked a card out of the opponent's hand.
Pluck a card. Shuffle 1 card from their hand back to the deck. And Levineer was special summoned correctly, so you can special it from the grave, I believe. I'm hoping. But anyway, do the second Skull Dread effect. You. So both the ramen noodles can go back.
Both the ramen noodles.
We'll send back Foolish Burial because we don't need it now. Foolish Burial or Dragon Shrine just because we don't need it. So then from here you're going to go banish a cute little Guardragon, summon Blue-Eyes. It's in defense. Oh, see, now we don't have Levineer.
It's okay.
But we still have it because Succession, so we'll go Guardragon just to get the level 1 out. And on Guardragon, you don't have to point it to under Skull Dread. Sink into Spirit. Skull Dread, boost it. Now, he was summoned under Skull Dread. I forgot to mention that, so he's 3,500 also.
Do you have a Blue-Eyes Lipton deck?
I shouldn't. I do not.
Okay.
2's in grave, 1's in hand, so. Then we'll go Succession. You can either summon Blue-Eyes, Levineer, and we did not use alternative, so we'll just summon Blue-Eyes. Skull Dread effect, overlay, into Hope Harbinger. And then at this point, you pass in your opponent's standby phase, you go Arc Brave effect, summon Goliath. Had to use Levineer earlier than I wanted, but I still got the combo off.
And you still plucked a card out of their hand.
Plucked a card from their hand and still resolved 3 cards in hand.
So you've got 3 cards left in hand. You've got one
negate anything. Negate graveyard effects. Opponent cannot. Neither player can special summon 2 or more at a time. So bye pendulums. Bye spells and no extra deck except Amorphage monsters.
That's pretty good with 3 cards left in hand.
With 3 cards left in hand and like 15, 20 cards left in deck.
How many cards left in extra deck?
3.
3.
You use all your resources for this, but out that board. With whatever you do, I have 3 negates. I mean, you better spear mode me.
Well, game 1 they won't have it, maybe.
Game 1, unless they're playing some goofy kaiju thing.
All right, Gary, you got anything you want to say about the deck before we end this video?
Can't wait to play it in person. I'm tired of playing people online and they go AFK because they're like, "Oh, break your board." Oh, I can't break that board. So I love it. It's fun so far. Playing it this weekend. If a next deck profile, I'll let you know how it does. That's all I got.
All right, later, YouTube.